coat, for blood and wine are red, and blood and wine were on his hands when they found him with the dead. The poor dead woman whom he loved and murdered in her bed. I never saw a man who looked with such a wistful eye upon that little tent of blue which prisoners call the sky, and at every drifting cloud that went with sails of silver by. I walked with other souls in pain within another ring, and I wondered if the man had done a great or a little thing, when a voice behind me whispered low, that fella's got to swing. I only knew what haunted thought quickened his steps, and why he looked upon the garish day with such a wistful eye. The man had killed the thing he loved, and so he had to die. Yet each man kills the thing he loves, by each let this be heard. Some do it with a bitter look, some with a flattering word. The coward does it with a kiss, the brave man with a sword. The governor was strong upon the Regulations Act. The doctor said that death was just a scientific fact, and twice a day the chaplain called and left a little tract. We sewed the sacks, we broke the stones, we turned the dusty drill, we banged the tins and bawled the hymns and sweated on the mill. But in the heart of every man, terror was lying still. The warders in their shoes of felt crept by each padlocked door and peeped and saw with eyes of awe grey figures on the floor. I wondered why men knelt to pray who never prayed before. The warders strutted up and down and watched their herd of brutes. Oh, their uniforms were spick and span, they wore their Sunday suits, but we knew the work that they'd been at by the quicklime on their boots. And all the while the burning lime eats flesh and bone away. It eats the brittle bone by night and the soft flesh by day. It eats the flesh and bone by turns, but it eats the hard way. In Reading Gaol by Reading town, there is a pit of shame, and in it lies a wretched man, eaten by teeth of flame. In a burning, winding sheet he lies, and his grave has got no name. red, and blood and wine were on his hands when they found him with the dead. The poor dead woman whom he loved and murdered in her